Hello friends, how are you doing? Again with you, Pedro Tarazona. Thanks to Dennis Solid and Alexis Coda. Today, I'm going to share with you another tactical chapter. Many years ago, more than 20 years, we had an academy, very successful. Not because of the achievements, but because we really had a good time and we had a very good group with my ex-partner, Lucho Ramos, former partner and friend. Lucho was a very good coach. Skilled, very creative, a natural child, spontaneous and innovative. Always came out with new things. He came out with this thing that I'm going to share with you today. It seems only fair to give him the credits. We had about 20-something players, aside from the ones that were in the rest of the academy, who were competing regularly in national and South American championships. Then, Lucho, who was the one who came up with the idea, he came up with the idea of naming patterns. Please don't get mad at me. I'm going to share a video, an insight from us years ago. So, patterns for players. When we give them some indication, we call them hey, make an Argentinian, make yourself a Spanish, make a French, a Peruvian. And they were the patterns armed with country names. I'll share with you some today. The simplest and how to reveal them. But more than just the pattern itself that's going to be interesting to share it, I'm interested that you also seek to understand your own patterns. Name them and know where they are and at what time to get them out. I started with the French. I don't remember at what time, who did it. At first it was Lucho and then we took out different patterns. It doesn't matter which one, but they were based on players. I do not remember what French player did it, but I remember that this is the French one. Let's see, the French pattern. Kick serve on the back, open. Next ball, mandatory deal, I try to take it straight and reverse forehand, and I go to the opposite side. That was the French one. I repeat, open, kick out on the back, trying to kick it out of bounds, and the next ball, catching it beforehand, inverted to play to the opposite side. I personally like this serve a lot because my preference is to try to command with my forge. Let me tell you the next one, the Peruvian. The Peruvian is to serve wide open, either for the right or left, and the second ball is to do the feint that I'm going to attack and finish, making a drop. It's very interesting too. Now, the English one. You're going to understand why it's the English one. It was a serve and volley. By the time, if I'm not wrong, it was Henman who was still active. Henman. So you serve, a good serve, first serve, run towards the volley, and you step into the volley. And another one that I can share is the Argentinian, which was to open the court to either side, be it on the right or the left, look for the open space on the other side and attack. That side trying to finish in the volley. Like I tell you, they're not very sophisticated patterns, but the interesting thing about this is that as an academy, we already had the place determined, and it was so much easier to remember them by names and characteristics of players or countries and player characteristics more than with numbers. Do the 1, the 2, the 3. It's not football. In the end, this motivated a lot of our players and it was a lot easier to be reminded of it. So the idea that I share with you guys, that you know which are your patterns over the pawns according to each player and the player you're going to face, and what kind of patterns will work best for them. Friends, I hope you found it very helpful. Thank you very much to Soft Tennis and as always, Alexis Coda. Thank you. Hello friends, how are you doing? I'm Pedro Tarazona and I invite you to click the like button, subscribe to my channel, activate the little bell to see more videos like this one. Thank you.